Alright, so it's 8:38 and I am leaving camp right now. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, birds waking me up. I was wanting to leave by 7 a.m., no later than 7:30, so I could get to Hot Springs in enough time to before the town shuts down. But I kind of hit the mental snooze button, right? And woke up at about 7:30 and got up, made breakfast, drank coffee, struck camp, and now I am hitting the trail. My goal is to make it to Hot Springs. It's about 17 miles today, so that's going to put me at Hot Springs at about 5 o'clock if I'm lucky, maybe 6 o'clock. Pretty cool little camp, but let's get on the trail. Alright, so I'm here at Lemon Gap. Looks like I'm about to start ascending up the up Wright Mountain. Has a little grassy clearing at the top. That'll be my first of my two climbs for the day. But most of my hike is going to be downhill. Most of it. So that's good. And the two climbs that I have today are not going to be that bad. Definitely not relative to what I had yesterday. It's not going to be that bad at all. So it should be a pretty easy hike. It is currently 9:30. Right, so let's get it going. So this is the top of Wright Mountain. It's 9:58. It took me about an hour and a half to get up here. I'm going to stop at the shelter. It's on the opposite side of this. Had some breakfast. So it's 10:56. I'm just leaving Walnut Mountain Shelter, and I'm going to I got a downhill to Kale Gap and then an uphill to the top of Bluff Mountain, and then it'll be all downhill all the way to Hot Springs. Still have about 11 miles left to go. But I just ate a big breakfast. I'll snack until probably about 2 o'clock. And I'll sit down and have a quick lunch, 20 minutes at the most. And hopefully be in and then hopefully be in Hot Springs by 6 o'clock, where I'm probably going to get a hotel, eat at the Hiker Diner, order a pizza at about 10 o'clock, if there is a pizza place to order from, That's the plan. Alright, so it's 11:13. I believe this is Kell Gap. And about to crank it up. About to head up Bluff Mountain. So let's get it going. Our last uphill of the day. Let's get it over with. Alright, so I'm at an unnamed gap. And I got about 3/10 of a mile to get up to the top of Bluff Mountain. It's 11:32. And then after that, it'll be all downhill. And it's going to be a long downhill, too. So this is pretty much what I've been seeing the past couple days. Just the green tunnel, no views. Top of Max Patch there was a view, but that's pretty much it so far. Alright, so it's 11:50, and the gap that you just saw me at, that was actually a gap called Cat Pin Gap. This is the unnamed gap here. A lot of trees for hammocks and stuff. So now I have 3/10 of a mile to get up to the top of Bluff Mountain. So now we're back on track as far as knowing where we're at. It's always good to know where you're at. Alright, so I think this is the top of Bluff Mountain. I'm going to chill out here for about 5-10 minutes, have a snack, and then move on. It's 12:08 and I'm leaving Bluff Mountain, starting my descent that I will be on for the rest of the day. There'll be a couple of little uphill bursts here and there, but most of it's going to be all downhill, and that's going to get me all the way down into Hot Springs, North Carolina. I'm looking at about 6 more hours to get there. That'll put me in Hot Springs at around 6 o'clock, which is exactly when I thought I was going to be there. So, yeah. Let's get it going. Alright, so it's 2:04 and I'm leaving the gap back there, Gallenfro Gap. I have 6.6 miles left to get to Hot Springs. It is 2:05. So about 3.5-4 hours left. Again, still on track for 6 o'clock arrival at Hot Springs. Alright, so I made it to Deer Park Shelter, leaving me 3.2 miles left to get to Hot Springs. That would take me, I don't know, an hour and a half. So I'm going to come back here to the shelter, chill out. It is 3:25. Okay, so it's 3:48. Just leaving the shelter. It's called Deer Park Shelter. 3.2 miles left to get to Hot Springs. It's going to take me about an hour and a half. So let's go. Okay, so it's about 4:42. By my calculation, I have about 45 minutes left. I can hear down on the holler down there in the valley, I can hear cars driving around. It's been kind of a boring section so far. No views, vistas, lookouts. Max Patch was the only cool part. I guess that is Hot Springs. Okay, I think I got here, at least to the outskirts of the town. Hot Springs, that's what the sign says. Hostel right there. Too damn convenient. Hey, which way do we go? It's this way. Yep. The library. There's the Hot Springs Welcome Center. Right here's the post office. Bluff Mountain Outfitters. Close at 5 o'clock. Alright, so I just got done eating at Smoky Mountain Diner. Yeah, it was alright. Had a country fried steak, fried squash, and collard greens and cornbread. It was good. With tip, all told about $14. The room I'm in right now is located above the Iron Horse Station. It's a little bar and grill. And in a little bit I'm going to go down there. They stay open until 9 o'clock, so in a little bit I'm going to go down and have a beer. Right now I'm just going to kind of relax a little bit. Check some email and send some texts. Well, not send some text because I have a AT&T phone and the AT&T doesn't work here. But this place has Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, and it's open too. So open Wi-Fi, you can just come in, have a beer, connect to the Wi-Fi if you need to. So I'm going to send some messages by way of like Hangouts or Facebook Messenger. But yeah, looking forward to a good night's sleep on a bed, and hit the trail again tomorrow. All right, see you. It's pretty stylish bear cable right there.